This video is created with the help of Spotting by the Bay. Be sure to check out their channel for awesome rail fanning. A major rail expansion is on the horizon, and the ACE train is at the heart of it. With new routes, upgraded infrastructure, and modern rolling stock, this project represents a bold leap toward faster, more reliable, and more connected transportation across the Central Valley. As a key part of the Valley Rail Initiative, the ACE expansion could reshape mobility in California and set the stage for a new era in regional transit. What's driving this transformation, and how close are we to seeing it happen? Let's break it down in today's episode. Big thanks to our awesome subscribers. You make this channel possible. If you're new, hit subscribe and join our growing community. We're getting close to 5,000 subscribers, and your support can help us hit that goal fast. The San Joaquin Valley and the San Francisco Bay Area are among California's most economically dynamic regions, generating substantial interregional travel for both commuters and freight. This economic interdependence has fueled the growing demand for reliable transportation options, as seen in the rising ridership of the Altamont Corridor Express ACE rail service. ACE has experienced significant growth, from 160,000 passengers in fiscal year 2021 to more than 680,000 in 23-24, with an average of 2,480 daily riders. The upward trend continues, with a forecast of 774,000 riders, or 2,975 daily, for fiscal year 24 to 25, highlighting ACE's expanding role in supporting the region's travel needs. However, the increasing pressure on existing transportation infrastructure has led to severe traffic congestion on key corridors such as Interstate 580, Interstate 680, and Highway 99. Recognizing these challenges, California has launched several major initiatives to modernize and expand its rail network, most notably the ACE and the Valley Rail Project. These efforts, including introducing hydrogen-powered train fleets, covered in detail in our previous video, represent key steps toward a cleaner, more connected transportation future. The Valley Rail Project is a comprehensive and transformative program jointly undertaken by the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission, SJRRC, and the San Joaquin Joint Powers Authority, SJJPA. The project is divided into two distinct expansions, Sacramento and Southern. Let's find out what they are about. The southern expansion of the ACE train is being implemented in two phases. Phase 1 extends service from Lathrop to Ceres, while Phase 2 continues from Ceres to Merced. The expansion follows Union Pacific's Fresno subdivision, branching off from the current ACE route at a newly constructed North Lathrop station, located just north of the existing Lathrop-Manteca station. Approximately 51 miles of track between Manteca and Merced will be double-tracked, with some existing sidings upgraded to mainline standards. Under initial operating plans, once Phase 1 is complete, 4 daily round-trip trains will operate between Ceres and North Lathrop. These trains will begin in Ceres in the morning, stopping at North Lathrop to allow time transfers to westbound trains toward San Jose. Most trains will terminate at North Lathrop, though one will continue directly to San Jose. In the afternoons, 3 or 4 return trips will operate from North Lathrop back to Ceres. During this phase, a temporary bus service will connect Ceres to Merced. Upon completion of Phase 2, direct rail service will replace the temporary bus service between Ceres and Merced. 4 trains will originate in Merced each morning. 3 will travel north to Natomas via North Lathrop, with passenger transfers at North Lathrop for San Jose-bound service. 1 train will travel directly from Merced to San Jose. Afternoon return trips will include 3 trains from Natomas and 1 from San Jose, all terminating in Merced. Crucially, the Valley Rail Project is designed to integrate with other key rail initiatives in California. In Merced, the expanded ACE service and enhanced San Joaquin service are planned to connect with the future California high-speed rail system, creating a vital interchange for passengers traveling to and from Southern California. Final engineering is underway for Lathrop to Ceres, and design work for Ceres to Turlock is ongoing. Construction on the Ceres station and track expansion is scheduled to begin in 2025. Station openings for North Lathrop, Manteca, Modesto, and Ceres are planned for 2026 to 2027, while Turlock, Livingston, and Merced are targeted for 2029 to 2030, aligning with high-speed rail's initial operating segment. Service to Ceres is expected to begin in 2027, with full extension to Merced projected for 2035, depending on high-speed rail timelines and funding availability. The project was bid in December 2023, broke ground on June 20, 2024, and began construction in May. Completion is expected within 22 months. The Sacramento Extension will expand ACE and San Joaquin service north from Stockton to Sacramento. In the first phase, 6 new stations will be constructed between downtown Stockton and Natomas in North Sacramento. A new layover facility is planned near the Natomas station as part of a later phase. Upon completion, ACE will introduce a new daily round-trip train between Natomas and San Jose via Stockton, offering commuters a direct connection across the Central Valley and Bay Area. The Sacramento Extension will also support broader regional service through the proposed North Valley Rail project. This initiative would extend passenger rail north from Natomas to Chico. Under initial plans, 2 daily trains would travel south from Chico to Stockton via Natomas, with one continuing to Union City and the other connecting to San Joaquin service. 2 northbound return trips would serve Chico in the afternoons. In October 2020, the final EIR for the Valley Rail Sacramento Extension was approved and adopted by the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission. The next step for the Sacramento Extension will be detailed design, followed by construction starting in 2025. While the Natomas extension to Sacramento Airport remains on track for 2026, the proposed Natomas to Chico corridor is not anticipated until 2031. Delays in the southern segment, now expected to open 5 years later than the original 2025 goal. The ACE train service expansion and Valley Rail project represent a major financial investment. The expansion is estimated at $481.5 million, though this could change depending on agreements with Union Pacific, which owns much of the track. The broader Altamont Corridor vision, which includes extensive upgrades and potential electrification, is projected at $9.7 billion. Key projects within Valley Rail, like the $237 million Stockton Diamond Flyover, also require significant funding. Costs may rise due to inflation in materials and labor or unforeseen infrastructure needs. For example, a new pedestrian bridge in Modesto to accommodate future ridership has increased costs. To address potential budget issues, the SJRRC has secured additional funding, including $142 million from the state to offset inflation. The current Valley Rail budget exceeds $2 billion, emphasizing the project's substantial financial commitment. Despite billions in investments and years of planning, much of the project remains stalled due to red tape, coordination issues, and rising costs. One major challenge is working with Union Pacific, which owns much of the track. Their slow and complex approval process for changes, such as siding expansions and station access, has caused delays. Some members of the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission argue that Union Pacific is benefiting more than commuters at taxpayer expense. In addition to coordination struggles, increased costs from changing environmental regulations and building codes, like new electric vehicle charger mandates, have pushed back timelines. The original goal of opening new AC stations by 2023 is now set for 2030. Public and environmental feedback has also led to station redesigns, reflecting strong community interest but contributing to further delays. SJRRC views these revisions as signs of meaningful engagement. Thanks for tuning in today, everyone. Subscribe and we will see you next time.